Kyotaro Ichikawa may look like a shy and reserved middle school student, but in his heart, he constantly dreams of ending someone's life. Thus, it is no surprise that the one he wants to end the most is never far off from his mind, Anna Yamada, the prettiest girl in school and a magazine model. During lunchtime, Kyotaro went to the library to read his book. Upon arriving, he sees Anna sitting at a table eating rice balls. Afraid that her snacking would be discovered, Anna tries to talk to Kyotaro but can't be heard clearly due to her mouth being full. Confused about why she was there all alone, Kyotaro secretly peeks out from the bookshelves at Anna to observe her. While watching her, he witnesses Anna eating a bag of potato chips before stopping to do her social studies poster. Due to not having a cutter, Anna tries to tear a newspaper using her hands. Without thinking, Kyotaro lends her his cutter. Anna then thanks him with a smile and Kyotaro flees behind the bookshelf. Before leaving the library, Anna places Kyotaro's cutter in her pencil case and hands Kyotaro her empty bag of potato chips so that he can throw them out. The next day, Kyotaro is surprised to find his cutter placed on top of his desk, still warm. Realizing that Anna held onto his cutter on her way to school, he feels a mix of happiness and embarrassment. He then overhears that her group redid her presentation poster that Anna did yesterday, which Anna couldn't care less about. However, during her presentation, Anna looks depressed. When Kyotaro goes up to present, he notices that Anna is upset and tearing up. Suddenly, when a helicopter flies by, the whole class looks towards the windows which are in Anna's direction. Afraid that they will see Anna crying, Kyotaro cuts up his own presentation poster using his cutter to divert everyone's attention. His group members scold him while Anna asks her friend about the helicopter, proving his action were all for nothing. Later that day, Kyotaro observes Anna and her friends playfully fooling around and getting touchy. He then overhears his classmates fantasizing about Anna and the girls in the class. Kenta Kenzaki, a classmate of Kyotaro's, expresses his interest in a girl named Hara, highlighting his preference for girls who are not overly attractive like Anna. He reveals that Hara's physical appearance leans towards being slightly more curvaceous compared to the other girls. The next lunch break, Kyotaro spies on Anna again on the library, but this time she is accompanied by one of his classmates, Anoka. It turns out that Anoka came to the library because she received a request from Kenta. The two then starts to talk about their lifestyle, before Kenta arrives. When Kenta is about to confess, Kyotaro accidentally drops a book and meows to make it seem like it's a cat. Despite the meows, the group decides to check for it. Knowing it was Kyotaro, Anna states that she'll go look for it and comes over to Kyotaro meowing more realistically. Hara playfully comments that it seems like two cats are engaged in a fierce battle. In response, Anna and Kyotaro intensify their meowing, creating a more dramatic and humorous exchange that causes Kenta and Hara to burst into laughter. When Kyotaro is heading home, he notices a magazine store along the way. Suddenly, he remembers that Anna works as a model and wonders if she appears in any of the magazines on display. Intrigued by the thought, he enters the shop and to his surprise, he spots Anna herself dressed casually, trying to get noticed as the model in the magazine. She then accidentally scared off a customer who is about to buy her magazine. Having failed to get noticed, Anna left the store feeling sad. Kyotaro reasons with himself and decides to buy one of her magazines to compensate for the customers she may have unintentionally scared away before leaving the store. That night, when Kyotaro is reading the magazine, he sees several photos of Anna and remarks that she is unrecognizable in the photographs. After throwing the magazine in the trash, Kyotaro questions himself on why he keeps being kind and supportive towards Anna despite him wanting to end her life before picking it back up. The next day, Kyotaro heads to school and spots Anna getting hit on by a boy named Haruya. Kyotaro overhears Haruya persistently ask Anna for her Line account, but she consistently refuses, explaining that she is unfamiliar with Line and does not use any form of social media. He eventually grabs Anna's wrist forcefully to stop her from walking away and says he really wants her Line account. Without thinking, Kyotaro directs his bike toward the river. This action creates a diversion that grants Anna the necessary window of opportunity to escape. Anna asks Kyotaro why he threw his bike. Kyotaro then cracks a joke, making Anna laugh. One day in the library, Kyotaro spots Anna trying to make a Japanese candy that needs to be mixed with water, which she keeps spilling, making her visit the faucet over and over again. Kyotaro decides to clean up her mess before Anna arrives and says she planned to clean it later. Realizing that she only has 3 minutes of recess time left, Kyotaro immediately runs toward the home economics room to grab a cup so she can easily transport the water. Upon his return, he discovers that Anna, instead, took the Japanese candy to the sink, making his efforts in vain. Later that day, Anna and her friends start sweating, which cause the boys to leer at the girls so they'll be able to see through their white shirts. However, Kokoro decides to help Anna to stop their actions. In the library, Anna borrows Kokoro's fan and notes that his fan smells amazing. She then asks Kokoro to smell the fan. As he smells the fan, he notices that Anna is wearing a swimsuit underneath so nobody can see through. Anna then gets a call from her friend, Chihiro, and hides under the table. She asks Kokoro to hide with her, but he refuses. Chihiro soon enters the room and reveals that she is allergic to snack food, which explains why Anna always eats alone. Chihiro begins to praise Anna, causing her to reveal herself from the bottom of the desk. During the preparation for the school's cultural festival, Anna is casted to play the role of a ghost. She asks Kokoro if he can help with the decorations. Later, the class notices Anna's name is written on the tombstone of the poster. Adachi, wanting to impress Anna, grabs Kokoro and asks him if he wrote it. To avoid a conflict between both girls, Kokoro admits he did it and takes the blame to protect his classmate, Hara, who wrote her name on the poster. However, at the same time, Hara enters the classroom and tells everyone that she is the one who wrote it. Later, Anna sits beside Kokoro and apologizes. Kokoro then writes his family's name on the gravestone and heads to the stalls to wash his hands. Kokoro questions what Anna meant by her apology when Anna suddenly startles him and asked him to paint her face, wondering if she'd be scarier if she was bloody. That afternoon, Kokoro sees that Anna is again being approached by Haruya and his friends. He noticed that this time, Anna is being protected by her friends. Trying to tail her, Kokoro eventually finds himself alone in a room with Anna where they see a huge map of the town, and Kokoro discovers that he lives close to Anna. Kokoro asks for a photo of the map, but to his surprise, Anna takes a selfie with him instead. Kokoro notes to himself that he'll never forget the moment with him and Anna at that time. A few days later, Kokoro draws a manga and visits the school infirmary because he has a headache. There he finds Anna complaining about a stomachache. Anna then hands Kokoro a medicine for his headache. When Kokoro is about to take the medicine using a yellow cup, he notices that there's still water droplets on the sides of the cup, prompting him that Anna used the same cup, which means indirect kissing. Just when he is about to take the sip, Anna interrupts him by leaving the infirmary. After Anna leaves, Kokoro notices that Anna left her shirt in the infirmary. He expresses his desire to smell Anna's clothes as he heard that girls smell good, but later stops himself. The nurse then also notices Anna's shirt and tosses it to Kokoro, asking him to return it to her. Kokoro attempts to return Anna's clothes, but she flees to the nurse's office to secure her candy she left. Sometime later, Kokoro returns to class to continue working on his story. At the same time, Adachi confronts Anna and attempts to ask her a sensual-themed question. Anna gives Adachi a cold look, making him leave. Adachi then asks Kokoro to help him lend a letter to Anna as he doesn't dare to talk to her in person. Assuming Adachi's letter is filled with dirty thoughts, Kokoro instead gives Anna his drawing of manga heroine based on her. He later unfolds the letter, only to discover that Adachi wants Anna's line address. When Kokoro is drawing his new heroine sketch, he overhears Adachi and his friends are planning to play a dirty personality test that revolves around holding hands with Anna and her friends. Anna decides to not participate while the girls play along, but later realizes that the test is very indecent. Later, Anna returns to the library and sees Kokoro alone. After noticing that her snack is missing, Anna suspects Kokoro and grabs his hand, only to find that he didn't steal it, unintentionally doing the personality test, making Kokoro blush. Later during basketball practice, Kokoro is seen struggling with his strange feeling toward Anna. Anna looks at Kokoro and gets hit by a basketball. Kokoro decided to tail her secretly since she is sent to the infirmary. Kokoro hides under the bed to listen to Anna calling her mother. Realizing that she has ruined an important photo shoot, Anna cries and accidentally drops her wallet, revealing that she has kept Kokoro's manga drawing in her wallet. At that moment, Kokoro realizes his feelings for her. When Anna is back at the class, she tells her friend that if her nose is broken forever, her manager and mom will be disappointed in her. That evening, Kokoro notices that Anna is running out of tissues. Kokoro decides to secretly leave several boxes of tissue on the table in the library for Anna to use. He then hides and watches Anna use the tissues to wipe her fingers after finishing her chips, happy that she is smiling again. Thank you for watching this episode's recap of Dangers in My Heart. Please consider to like and subscribe for future recaps.